Hello everybody, it's T and I'm back with another video. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, good afternoon. Praying all is well. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And today we're going to talk about superstitions. And I wrote some of them down so that I can remember. Superstition goes way back to when our grandmothers would have us cover the mirrors with sheets because it was storming out and lightning, and she thought that the lightning could come in and hit the mirrors. Which, is this true? Is it a myth? Is it a superstition? So there were a lot of things we had to unplug everything. There were a lot of things we had to do when it was storming outside when we were at our grandmother's. A lot of things we couldn't stand up and eat. Well, a lot of those come with were just learning. Our grandmother said, we couldn't stand up to eat. So those things are a little different, learning good habits other than superstition. So let me read you a couple of superstitions that I went through a lot coming up because my kid's father, we're not together anymore. My kid's father, he had a lot of superstitions with him. And I never really knew what a lot of superstitions were until I met him. And one of them was he would always, he didn't want us to split the poles. And if we split a pole or the kids went around a pole, he would say, go back around that pole. Go back, right back around that pole. And they would go back around the pole, and they didn't really know why. And he was like, no, that's superstition, right? So I never really knew too much about a lot of superstition until him. So I'm like, we splitting the pole. So after a while, I started going around the pole like, I'm not splitting this pole. So, and then there was another one. It's let me see, what's the other one? It's being swept with a broom. He hated being swept with a broom. I mean, hated it. He would really lose it. First of all, if we swept him with the broom first, he said, "Look, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna go to jail because you swept me with that broom." And I'm like, looking at him like, "Are you serious? You're gonna go to jail if you do something stupid." But he was like, "No, I'm gonna go to jail. You swept me with that broom on my feet." He said, "Now I gotta spit on the broom. Give me the broom. I gotta spit on it." And it wasn't like a nasty spit. It was just on the broom. And I was like, "Are you serious?" So we kind of went through that, and I kind of knew not to go near him with the broom. But when I would forget, he would go jumping around like, "Watch my feet," So that's one. And then another one is knocking on wood, and I think we all still do that one to this day. So I don't know. I don't know about the knocking on wood. And then another one is the salt. Not spilling the salt. And I was downstairs today. This is what made me think of it, because I spilled the salt, and I was like, do I need to throw this over my shoulder? And then I started saying to myself, no, you got God, you're fine. So I have to learn to stop these superstitions that he kind of have on me. I have to learn that God is in control. It has nothing to do, nothing's going to happen to me. Let no weapon formed against me prosper. I can't let these superstitions that he stowed upon me, I have to get rid of those. And so another one is walking under a ladder. I walked under a few ladders. Nothing has happened to me, but I don't know. How do you feel about walking under a ladder? I mean, it is dangerous to walk under a ladder, of course, but is it a superstition? Is it something that you really shouldn't do? Then another one is breaking a mirror, and you get 7 years or so of bad luck. I've broken mirrors, and a lot of mirrors, and I haven't had any bad luck besides normal things. I don't know. I don't know, guys. And then another one is you step on a crack, you break your mother's back. Have you ever stepped on a crack and you went out and your mother's back was broke? I've stepped on plenty of cracks. My mother's back has never broken. Matter of fact, maybe they should change it to step on a crack and your mother's back will not break. And then there's Friday the 13th. Now, Friday the 13th, I can't stand anymore. I don't like scary movies. I'm a scary person. So I don't, even watch scary movies. I don't like people coming in my house watching scary movies. If you watch it downstairs, you have to turn it down low. I don't want to hear it. I'm just, some people don't like them, guys. I am one of those people. And then I think there's another one. Oh, this is the last one. And this is the craziest one ever. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but when we would ride around with my kid's father, OMG, if we went over a train track, every time we drove over a train track, he would tell us to lift up our feet because he said it was superstition. So every time we went over a train track, the kids would already know, lift your feet up. And it kind of ended up being a game to them. You know, kids like stuff. Lift your feet up, going over the tracks. So this stuff was like really like, gosh, whoever raised him or whatever was probably into, whoever raised him was probably kind of into those superstitions as well. So how do you feel about superstition? Do you know any new superstitions that you have or that your family talked about and kind of had you do? Because I don't worry about them anymore. I've stopped them. I'm getting really good at not worrying about superstition. When I find myself kind of doing things that he was doing, I tend to pray on it and tell, no, I have God. God is all I need. Superstition is out the window. But then there's some other things like good luck pennies and stuff like that. Now, I don't know, I wear my cross for kind of for God, for, I don't know if it's for luck or so, I don't know, but I used to keep a penny in my purse all the time. So I don't, it's a lot of different things. You shouldn't sit at the table with your hat on, and those are manners. Those were being taught manners. So those are different from the superstitions. But do you know any other superstitions that I didn't talk about? How do you feel about superstitions? Um, and let me see. I think that's basically it. My new intro still has not come out yet. My son is supposed to be helping me with that, so please have patience with me on that. Because I'm definitely going to be putting that out hopefully soon as I can get him to sit down in one place. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Hit that notification bell so you know every time a vlog pops up. And don't forget to comment and like my vlog. Share some of them. Um, I appreciate all my new subscribers that I have. My newbies. I appreciate my OGs. And once I reach 300 subscribers, I'm going to definitely do a giveaway and for 2 people. So I appreciate you all. I love you. Continue to have a blessed day and try not to worry about those superstitions.